Hello everybody, my name is Ratnos, and today I wanted to make a video about Sanctum of Domination raid skips and trash skips and stuff that can make your life a little bit easier with this raid. So the first thing I'm going to show you though is not actually in the raid at all, but it's to get to the raid. In 9.1.5, we're going to get a teleporter to the raid, but until then, by far the easiest way to get to the raid is actually this little trick. So you're coming out of Venari's Refuge, you want to turn left, and you just keep hugging this wall until you find this gap. You go through the gap, and now we're trying to get to the highest point. So you see right up there, that's the highest point that is on the terrain. You get up to the top here, and you're gonna wanna aim at this blue thing right here. And you're gonna need a Goblin Glider kit for this. You can buy them in the auction house. They're usually pretty cheap. You just jump off, hit your glider, and you keep aimed right at this point. And this is like the Bermuda Triangle. It does some weird stuff, and it will let you port your body basically directly to where the raid is. Now, people say, what about your Stygia? First off, what are you using Stygia for? It's 2021. But second off, you actually can recover your Stygia very easily with this as well. This doesn't always work. For me, this has like a 90% success rate. But yeah, here's how this works, right? You release right here outside the raid, and your body with the dropped Stygia is actually right down in front of the raid. And so you can just go and click on it and get all your Stygia back. Sometimes your body spawns over here. Sometimes it doesn't quite work properly. Usually that's the case of like you didn't activate your glider quickly enough, or you didn't aim at the correct point. But if you do it the way that I just did it, that'll get you to the raid with pretty high reliability. Okay, once you get inside the raid, I guess I need to be in a raid group to actually go inside the raid, so one sec. Okay, the next tip is for Tarragrue trash, which is the scary part of the trash is actually this little bit over here if you turn right after the first thing. So you should kill this first Goliath and then turn left. And you can either go and do a loop around the room, right? Do a leftward loop, get your last power over here, and then be done. Or you can save even a little bit more trash by killing the Goliath here, going left and getting that next Goliath, and then going through the Tarragrue's room and getting the next two on the opposite side. And that will save you from having to kill this trash section as well. A little bit of a time save, although if you're in a pug or something, people may end up being a little bit confused by what's going on, so it might be easier to just go around in a nice full circle. Makes it easier for people to pick up their anima powers without confusion as well. Okay, up next is this skip going towards the 9. This Colossus is pretty annoying and can be fairly easily skipped. You can either just have everybody stand here and wait for it to walk past, or you can use a shroud or something. This mob's not required, and it does take a little bit of time. You can do this stuff, or yeah, you can see the shroud comes out, and that works to skip past as well. Or you can actually literally just wait where we were, wait for the mob to get to the end of its patrol, and walk right on by the edge. Again, somewhat high coordination, probably not a hugely worth skip in a lot of groups. Some of the later ones, though, absolutely are. Okay, so this is Remnant trash. Before you get to Remnant, you can have the whole raid stand in this little corner spot, and then a tank, potentially with a bop or something, can go forward, grab all of the trash in the room, and then just come back towards where you are. And as long as you're all lined here, these mobs will all come around and get nicely AoE'd down. You don't have to worry about grouping them up or killing them slowly or getting knocked off of the edge or anything like that. And you just get to AoE everything down. So very nice way to speed that up there. It does get a little bit scuffed. If people are coming out like I am here in line of sight, it'll take a little bit longer to group everything, but you can see even with that, everything's grouped up really nicely in this clip. So saves actually quite a bit of time with that. You can even burn Lust here and then reset Guardian as long as you pull it up the stairs nice and quick. It will not... You'll be able to reset your Lust. Don't do that on Soul Render, though. Soul Render, it does not work. Okay, the trash to Guardian, it's not impossible to kill it. You can just fight this if you want. Or you can also just shroud past it and skip it that way. Again, the mobs are slightly annoying, and you don't need to kill them, so this is an option. Or you can fight them. I mean, this is just kind of a standard like M+ style shroud skip, right? You do need to kill the things at the bottom of the stairs, I think, to actually start the boss fight, but you can skip the big stuff at the top of the stairs. Minor benefit, again, as well, and requires everybody being careful with their shroud, so your mileage may vary. Okay, now here's the big value. going to Fatescribe, there's some of the worst trash in the raid, but if you go and die right in around this area that we're all dying right here, so you can look at the minimap, it's kind of right towards Fatescribe. You've turned left after coming out from the Painsmith portal, and you die in this little cranny here. Again, you can look at the minimap to see where we are. Notice that there are true druids, so druids can stealth up, and they can stand in the corner of the Fatescribe. Well, I guess it's a circle, so it doesn't have corners, but in one edge of the Fatescribe room, and then they can actually land a mass res on your whole raid, and this lets you skip all of the worst trash towards Fatescribe. Yeah, you can see I opened up my map there for a second, and this is where you end up being. So if you're ever confused about how to do this, just look at your raid map and find the spot in the ring down there that's closest to the Fatescribe ring, and then you can get everybody rezzed up here, and you don't have to kill those horrors that stealth and stuff, which is very, very annoying. So definitely a big time save. This one is absolutely worth doing in pugs and everything as well. You do need a druid to go up and stealth and then mass res, so make sure you have a druid that's at least somewhat capable of sneaking past some mobs. But if you can do that, it is hugely valuable, and I think one of the best skips you can do. Again, yeah, there's the spot you're looking for on your map. Anyways, hope this video helped. Hope you found some neat tips in here maybe to help speed up your re-clears or do in your next Sanctum run. Thanks for watching. Check out my Twitch stream. See you in the next one. Bye.